Welcome back to another fantastic property tour, Rankin family. Today, we are back again in Weatherford, Texas, taking a look at another gorgeous luxury home. And I want to give a huge thank you to the listing agent, Kristin Arredondo with Cates & Company for making the tour possible. Also, the builder, Espire Custom Homes, and I'll make sure to leave all of the information in the description below. Now, starting on the outside, family, we have a wonderful combination. You have the brick stucco along with the vertical cedar cladding, and it really stands out. In addition to that, you are going to have a metal roof. You're situated on 1.95 acres. So you have plenty of space in the front as well as the back, and we'll see that a little bit later on. Now, you are going to have the horseshoe driveway, so plenty of parking available. In addition to that, you have a porte-cochere, and then you have a motor court to take advantage of, and we'll see that a little bit later on as well. Now, as we do continue, you have a sleek covered front porch. Look how neat this is. The modern wall lights, massive pivot door, and the floor to ceiling windows. You see all the gravel here too, and I love this. Now, this pivot door is 8 feet tall, plenty of space, really creates that statement, and wait till you see the abundance of windows. Okay, look how incredible this is. I'll go ahead and do a full pan and we'll continue. Exceptional. Now, as always, let's show you the front door from the inside. Nice cozy entrance. You see that beautiful natural stone accent wall really stands out. Now, you see the floor to ceiling windows here. Like I mentioned earlier, a ton of natural light. You have the open concept dining area, and then of course it flows extremely well. So what we'll go ahead and do is we'll start over here in the great room and work our way around. Now, look at the massive fireplace, Venetian plaster. You see that you have 24-foot ceilings in here, so a ton of room, feels extremely airy. You have clear story windows too, and then you have the massive sliding doors. So not often do you see in the great room that you have a nice little wet bar here. I say little, but this thing is massive. Inset cabinetry, all custom, a beautiful stone backsplash. And look how open it is. I'll stand on this side and show you the full scope. So you can see the second level from the great room. You have the glass railings, beautiful staircase. And let's go ahead and continue. Now, heading to the kitchen, look at this. So you have plenty of cabinets, Taj Mahal quartzite counters, beautiful accent on your island. You have a farmhouse sink, and then you see it is overlooking the dining area. So if your guests are hanging out here, you're doing dishes, preparing a meal, it's extremely practical. Now you have signature kitchen suite for your appliances. You got your double oven over here. You see your cooktop as well, plenty of storage, built-in microwave. You have a paneled dishwasher and refrigerator. Go ahead and open up some of these drawers for you. And this is your view from the sink. So all soft close as well, matte black hardware. All the counter space that you can ever need. You also are going to have the under cabinet lighting too. And then look at the glass panes in the cabinet fronts. Really neat touch. And for all of my subscribers, I'm sure you're going to appreciate they have a pot filler. Massive refrigerator and freezer. Really sleek. Looks extremely well. Now you have the 6-burner cooktop right there. This is going to be your spice drawer and utensil organizer. And then even that Taj Mahal quartzite right up the backsplash. So really flows extremely well. And I'm so excited that we're touring it together. Now, heading over here, you have a massive prep kitchen slash pantry. You see you have the counter space that you need, wine fridge down there, inset cabinets. You can go ahead and store your wine bottles over here. So multi-purpose, as you can see. And look how neat this is, that massive door here too with the glass pane. So really nice touch. Okay, let's go ahead and continue here. Now, taking a look at the half bath. Extremely spacious, beautiful quartz, custom cabinetry, and the glossy tile in here too to match the countertops. And of course, your light fixture right above there. Now, this would be coming in from your motor court. We'll see that a little bit later on. Let's go ahead and take a look right here in our laundry room. Okay, so you see that herringbone pattern down here, quartz as well. You got a dog wash straight ahead, or a dog spa, some folks like to call it. And this would be coming in from your massive 3-car garage. Now, the coolest feature is, of course, the glass or the tinted glass for your garage doors. You even see that on your single car garage bay. But look how open and spacious it is. That door leads you out to the backyard as well. And of course, you have additional storage right there. So before we head out to the motor court, I want to go ahead and show you this perfect office. So it is tucked away over here. You see that beautiful wood cladding again. We've seen that on the exterior of the property. You have built-ins over here to the left as well. Perfect, again, to get some work done for you. And then again, it's perfect steel door. Okay, now here is your mud room, of course. Got your drawers down there, some hooks, and this is move-in ready, folks. So keep that in mind as well. So let's go ahead and take a look right out here. Look at the size of the motor court. Plenty of space, as you can see. You can park 3-4 vehicles back here, excluding the garage. So that's great as well. And let's go ahead and see that single car garage. So I understand some folks may use this as a gym, depending on the amount of vehicles you plan to store, but really to each his own, right? And of course, for the price point, wow, I'm in awe. And we haven't even seen the primary suite or any of the bedrooms. So I hope you are loving it so far. And if you haven't, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. And look how good that Venetian plaster looks, family. Beautiful. It's definitely in the details. Okay, so before we continue, really neat nook space here. We've been seeing that on a few tours throughout the country. So you can go ahead and add some chairs here, read a nice little book, or, you know, just kind of lounge in that area, or really just have decor, spruce it up a little bit. Okay, so this is our first bedroom here. This is a guest suite, of course. Each bedroom inside of the property has its own ensuite, so that's certainly good to see. You got the black framed windows, soaring ceilings, plenty of space for a queen bed, your 2 nightstands, and of course your dresser. Now here, you got a massive walk-in shower, quartz counter, the sleek cabinetry, matte black fixtures here as well. And then you have that fluted Shower surround, floor to ceiling, I should add. And then the separate walk-in closet. Okay, and then right across the way, you have your primary closet. Let's go ahead and see that now. Okay, so you have your king size bed, your 2 nightstands, the black framed windows. You can open that up again. And then you even have a recessed area to increase the space that you get in the primary suite. So hopefully this is enough room for you. Depending on how you stage it and furnish the room, that's ultimately going to determine how much space you get. So just keep that in mind. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the ensuite. Got a huge freestanding tub. Look at that. The dual sinks, the Taj Mahal, quartzite back here, beautiful sconces, huge walk-in shower. What more could you really ask for, right? So you have the two-tone material for your shower surround. You got 2 shower niches. You also see that Taj Mahal for your shower bench. And I'll pan you upwards. You have that rain shower head too. Towel closet on the left. And then your primary closet here. So floor to ceiling shelving, as you can see, built-in drawers. So plenty of storage to work with. And hopefully this is enough space for your wardrobe. Outstanding. And just look how incredible that is. Water closet right over there to the left as well. So hopefully I'm being as thorough as possible for you, family. We'll get you up the stairs, see the second level before we head out to the backyard. So just keep that in mind. Now, in addition, you have that Venetian plaster that extends here too. So going up the stairs, you can imagine a nice painting there or artwork, and it definitely would complement it. Now let's just take a moment to appreciate the glass railings. Really neat addition, and it just kind of spruces up the property, especially for a spec home. Okay, so before we continue, you have this loft area here. You can do with it as you please, but a ton of room to work with. You got the oak flooring as well. So you notice that on the first level, they extended it up here, except for the bedrooms. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this next bedroom here. So you got 2 downstairs and 2 up. And again, like I mentioned, they each had their own ensuite. So let me know in the comments how we're feeling about carpet in these secondary bedrooms. I'd really hear, or at least love to hear your thoughts. See what you're thinking. Now, up here, floor to ceiling shelving again. In the guest suite, it wasn't quite floor to ceiling, but you still had a decent amount of space. So that's good to see, especially for the closets. Got your transom windows right above too. And let's take a look at this. Beautiful details. The shower surround complements the cabinetry as well. So you got that wood look tile. Exceptional. Now, don't worry, I'll show you that half bath there. You'll see that in just a moment. This is our next bedroom. So you are going to have a bonus room on the other side. We'll see that in just a second. But this is a huge room. So you could use this as a second primary suite. And once we see the bathroom, you'll see why. Plenty of storage. So you have a freestanding tub here, massive walk-in shower with the rain shower head. And of course, the cabinetry. And look how neat this is. Double doors leading you right in there. So what an experience, right? And that glossy tile. Beautiful. Okay, now as I promised, I'll get you to this half bath right here. Let's take a look at it. So the cabinetry right above the toilet, and then even down here. So if you wanted to use this as a game room, depending how you set it up, maybe you want to play some poker, you can do so. And the guests can head right there to the bathroom without having to go to the first level. Okay, now, perfect bonus room. Look at this. So you can certainly set this up as a game room if you prefer. You have the double doors here, and then you have a massive wet bar. Look how cool that is. Stack cabinets right above, beautiful backsplash, undermount sink, beverage fridge there, and inside cabinetry. So imagine having the pool table, poker table, you know, a massive 75 or 85 inch television. You wouldn't want to leave this room, I'll tell you that. And that about covers the entire first level and second level. Before we head down there, as always, let's take a look at the great room from the second level. Beautiful. Now it's interesting because in the last few weeks, we've been out to Weatherford at least 3 or 4 times. So a lot of new development happening out here. This is certainly the talk of the town. You know, whether you want some acreage, you want a beautiful property, custom build, or you want to choose from the many spec homes that have been flying off the shelf, I'll tell you that. You have a lot to choose from. Okay, but let's go ahead and get you out to this beautiful backyard. Now, you are going to have the outdoor fireplace. Look at this. That wood soffit, soaring ceilings. Incredible. So you have your outdoor kitchen here. You see your outdoor grill, extended patio. You got the siding again here. And this is brand spanking new. Lovely. So again, remember from the 3-car garage, you can access back here. So that's that door. You see the modern wall lights again. And look at this. Incredible view. And then I'll go ahead and show you the back of the property. Stunning. But other than that, family, that was another beautiful luxury home tour. All right, Rankin family, that was it for this beautiful luxury home right here in Weatherford, Texas. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this gorgeous property. Is this something you could see yourself living in? Would you make any changes? And if so, please let me know in the comments below. Of course, if you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, reach out to the information in the description. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a tour every single week. And I'll see you folks on the next property tour.